Hi, I'm the creator of Vistracta and a master student at the TU Berlin. Vistracta is currently a working name and may change as the product evolves. Vistracta connects software requirements, architecture, and code through a visual bidirectional intent graph. This is the main interface of Vistracta. At the top, I can select repository, choose between Codex plugin, OpenAI API, and configure the model and reasoning level. On the left, I can create goals, features, components, constraints, and accepting criteria. The central canvas contains my visual graph. On the right, the inspector let me edit the selected node. At the bottom, I can review the generated plan, live agent activity, change files, and test results. I will now connect the included demo repository. Vistracta begins a read-only analysis, while the live activity panel shows what Codex is currently doing. When the analysis is complete, I review its preview and prepare an intelligent merge. This compares the repository analysis with the existing graph instead of simply replacing it. Once I agree with the proposal, I select Confirm and Merge Graphs. The resulting graph is initially unsorted, so I enable Auto-Arrange. Vistracta organizes the graph into a clear visual structure automatically. This graph represents the structure and intent of the demo website, which currently contains a simple interactive counter. In the Jobs view, I can open, lock, verify, mark as implement, or delete individual graph workspaces. I will create a new job called Calculator and enable Auto-Arrange. Now I create 4 nodes and connect them. The goal is extend the counter with calculations. The feature is add an expression input and equals button and a separate result field. The constraint is preserve the counter, use the existing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and add no dependencies. The acceptance criterion is all 4 operators work. Correct results are displayed in invalid input, and division by 0 produces a clear error. I connect the goal to the future. The future is then connected to both its constraint and acceptance criterion. These relationships give Codex more than a simple prompt. They describe the objective, requested behavior, technical boundaries, and definition of success. Before creating a plan, Vistracta requires me to save the graph. I then select the future and generate its implementation plan. The plan is read-only, so no code has been modified yet. After reviewing it, I select Approve and Implement. I will fast-forward this part while Codex works inside an isolated Git worktree. The implementation is now complete. The agent activity panel shows the changed files. When I reload my demo website, the original counter is still present, and the requested calculator has been added successfully. Vistracta detects repository changes. Because this demo repository has no remote, I can commit locally but cannot push it. Back into the jobs view. I now have the Analyze repository job and my Calculator job. I can select multiple jobs to generate a shared implementation plan or ask Codex to merge them into one coherent graph. In conclusion, Vistracta turns visual software intent into reviewed, testable code changes, while keeping the developer in control. Codex with GPT 5.6 supported Vistracta's architecture, interface development, debugging, and testing. The provided Vistracta Codex Bridge plugin also powers the product itself. It uses Codex to analyze repositories, reconcile them with visual intent, verify jobs, generate plans, and safely implements approved changes, translating the graph into real code.